What's going on? Today we're going to be talking about the Samsung S25 Plus. Now I've had this phone for over 6 months now, and I think I'm ready to give you my honest opinion. First, let's get this part out of the way. The phone is good. It is a great phone. I honestly pretty much love almost everything about this phone. I love the color, I love the cameras, I love the phone, I love the size, I can go on. But I love a lot of things about this phone. There are things I don't like, and I don't know if I can blame it on the phone itself, but let's start with that. The first thing I don't like about Samsung is that it's more of a Samsung thing than a Samsung S25 Plus thing, but when I do speech to text or talk to text, it's not good. Like, it always gets it wrong 99% of the time. It's gonna miss some words or add words that doesn't even make sense in the sentence at all. I don't like that. I use a lot of talk to text, and I need it to work because I don't always have time to text it out. That part, I'm annoyed, but I found out a fix for it, and it works a lot of the time. But we'll get to that in just a second. The second thing I really don't like about this phone, well, this isn't also a Samsung S25 Plus thing, it's an Android thing. It's that the apps aren't always perfectly well made. Let's take Instagram as an example. Sometimes I'm watching a video, the audio comes up. I go, hey, I need to make a content. I'm gonna post something. So I hit create. When I hit create, the audio from the last video that I was watching is still playing, which doesn't make any sense. Why is it still playing? So then I was like, maybe I will just upload an audio and see what happens. I put my audio in, the one that I'm about to create for my content, and it's still playing in the background. So now I have two audio playing in the background. It's very annoying because you can't create content like that. It's just very distracting. So the only way to work around it is to close the app and reopen it. I can't just move the app out of the way or anything. You have to close the app and restart it and then do it again. It's not a hard workaround, but the fact that you have to work around it, it kind of sucks. Ruin the experience, definitely. Another thing about IG is that sometimes my upper profile picture won't even show just because, I don't know, the app isn't developed correctly on Android or something. I don't know. But I would have to scroll down and then scroll back up, and then I see everything. These little things kind of gets you in the long run. You just want things to work fast and smoothly. Not just Instagram, we're talking about Yelp as well. Because I don't want it to be, oh, it's just Instagram, they need to work on some stuff. Maybe they do, but we'll talk about that in just a second. Yelp, also, when I scroll through the Yelp page, sometimes I want to click on a restaurant that I found that is really well and I want to find the address. I click on it, but it won't click. So it's almost like a empty page. You can scroll, but you can't click on anything, which doesn't make any sense. So I just found that restaurant, can't click on it. What do? Close out the app, reopen it, find the restaurant again, and then click on it. It's the closing out the app and reopening it is like a step you just shouldn't be taking at all. So I know that all these apps, it's just really hard for a developer to develop something for all Android phones. I get that this is one of the many apps that they have to develop in terms of like, this is a Samsung S25, and then they gotta do Google and OnePlus One, and you can go on. These are all Android based, so there's a lot they can do versus something like Apple is just iOS. So it's easier to make something like that work all the time than for this to work all the time. The third thing, I don't have a third thing. This phone is that good. Those are the only two things, and it's not even the phone itself, right? But those two things are the reason why all Android kind of like feels that way. If you're looking for this phone now, I think you should probably wait till the S26 Plus just because it's right around the corner, or wait till that comes out and then buy this one because this one is really good. It's fast. The screen looks beautiful, vibrant. You can change it to 120, you can make it lower frame rate. The size is great. The way it feels in your hand is great. This blue color is fire, by the way. It's probably the best color you can buy on a Samsung phone. To be honest with you, it just works perfectly outside of those app situation or the things I was talking about. The thing I really like about Samsung is, remember I was talking about talk to text? Yeah, that part sucks, but if you go into the app itself, let's just say you're typing up a message. So I'm going to type up a message. Hi, this is me and I want to say hi again. Makes no sense. You see that little star right there? I can click it, spelling and grammar, and it'll do its thing, and then it'll correct it and I replace. Boom. Okay? That's something that's like, it works all the time, and you know, it adds all the thing it needs to add, the comma, 2 commas, you know, the period. It adds all this stuff for you. So if you just like to texting really fast and not think about all the punctuation, that's perfect. It works all the time. I love that feature. Another cool thing about this is, let's say you wanted to go back. You can press writing style. And look at all this writing style. I love it. I know other keyboards don't have something like that, and I think Apple just added similar thing, but it takes a little bit. You gotta select the whole text message and then do that. I just want to have that option right as soon as I finish texting. I don't want to select the message. Board right here lets you copy as many things as you like, and then you go into notes and then just press paste, 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 paste. You don't have to do it one at a time, and you can pin it. And when you pin it, you can pull it up anytime and just press paste. It's so easy. It's in the keyboard. I wish other companies did that, and yeah, it's so good. The fact that Samsung has that. I think Google has that too. Actually, it might be an Android thing. The third thing that I really like about I guess this is an Android thing because I think Google has this as well, is the plus sign, okay? So if you click the plus sign, you can press schedule send. See this? That means I can send it out tomorrow, next week, next year. Anything I want, I can send it out, so I don't have to think about it anymore. Me and my wife did this really cool message before we had a baby. We decided to send each other a sweet message a year from then. And just send it. What we wanted to say to our future self and things like that. And we pressed send. We forgot about the message. 1 year later, I get a text message from my past self. This message that we wrote to each other. I think that concept itself is so cool. Just to talk to your future self and be like asking is motivating that person, you know, yourself apparently. Things like that. I think it's super awesome to have. I don't know if iOS has that or something, but if they do, that'd be cool. I don't know. If you think they do, or there's an app or whatever, leave it in the comment below. That is also not just a Samsung thing. I think Google has that. It's an Android thing, but it's just a super cool feature. I can go on, but let's just do a few more. What number am I on? 3, 4? Fourth thing. There's a little swipe right there, and you get all your apps that you decide to save right on the right side. Your favorite apps, your apps that you use all the time. You don't want to go search for it. It's there, and anytime I want to, I can just click on it. That makes my life so much easier to handle. I can just click it, I can add in more, I can use recent. It's just epic. It's dope that I can just select that. If you wanted to get the Ultra, it has a way better camera. This one is a really good camera already, and I can show you sample, but there's so many reviews out there that has sample. I'm here to tell you if those samples are good or not, and from my personal experience, they're good. Okay, it could be better like the Ultra. I think the Ultra is amazing, but that's a over $1,000 phone. Also, the Fold's really good now, but again, that's over $1,000. Actually, that one's $2,000. Jesus, that phone's expensive. But if you wanted to get a Samsung phone and you wanted to get a really good one, the S25 Plus is the one to go. Let me know in the comment below, what is your favorite feature on a Samsung phone? Did I miss something that was super important? Or did I nail it on the spot and you really want a Samsung phone?